China's authoritarian. They know that we are not as resilient as they are, in the sense that they will literally lock their own people in camps, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop them.
And they did.
And they
locked them in their homes, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
and
gosh.
for us, we've got constitutional freedoms, which
Yeah.
makes it harder for us to manage this stuff, although life is better at the individual level. When the doctors tried warning people, which could have ended this very quickly, the government didn't want to look bad.
Right.
So they started arresting the doctors and
That's way
destroying
more
evidence,
likely. Way
which
more likely.
allowed it to rapidly
Yeah.
spread. If you want to live in a global society, because that's where we're headed, dominated by China's version of government, by all means, sit around and do nothing. If you want to make sure that Western democracy and the ideals we hold dominate the planet, and we spread the ideas of free speech and free expression, then the United States absolutely has to expand culturally and economically faster than China does. As long as we are giving away everything to China, not only were they growing, we were diminishing.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump comes in and says, turn it around, flip it. He says, we're going to bring the jobs back, we're going to secure our borders, and we're going to grow again. These same people will go on Twitter and screech to hell, about how awful Trump is. And then when it comes to China, like, whoa.
Wait a minute. You don't know the whole truth.
Don't rag on China.
You don't know
Orange Man
everything
bad.
about them.
Orange Man bad.
Not
But
all
China,
Chinese people are the same.
they're
It's like,
running
well,
interference.
It's inverted.
Yeah.
It should be like China is a nightmarish hellhole,
Yeah.
and Trump, he's got problems.